I sat for work examination 6 times and I took JAMB examinations, I think 5 times thereabout. Now, on my fifth attempt, I was scammed eventually. Now, here's the full story. In the year 2017, all my friends, everybody around me, my colleagues, my secondary school mates, they were all in school, in the university, in one polytechnic, they were just doing well. So at that time, if you were not in school, you were just wasting your time. It was just, in fact, the definition of success at that time was that you were in university. That was just what that was what success meant to us at that time, that you were in the university. And I was still stuck at writing WAEC and JAMB examinations. So I had taken WAEC that year. I had taken JAMB instead that year and my post-UTME exam. And my scores were seemingly okay, fine. I had 237 and 270 for my post-UTME and JAMB respectively. So, but for whatever reason I don't know, I was not offered admission. So I was in strong despair, deep despair. So somebody in my church reached out to me. So she was like, there was this new university in Delta State, Nigeria Maritime University, and that it was a federal university and that they were admitting students irrespective of your JAMB score, so that I could just apply, do a change of course to the university and apply. So I went online quickly and made little research. So it so happened that the university's website was not functioning properly at the time. So I just stumbled in on this number. I called the number. A woman, so to say, picks the call and she was like, the day I was calling was the deadline of the post-UTME registration. So she sent me an account number I could make payments to and apply for registration. So I was a bit skeptic about the whole thing. A federal university, I know they deal most times with remitter. So, but I was like, I beg, 5K will kill me. So I applied for it. So I paid the money. Days later, she called again. Okay, when I sent money to her, I got a mail. So then days later, she called again that they are sending names to Abuja. That if I want to gain admission in this school at all, I should send money to her so that she can put my name on the A list. I sent money again. So eventually, days later, they sent me on that mail that I've been offered admission and I should pay my school fees in less than. So I was given a deadline to meet up the school fee payment. But before this time, when I got in the mail from them about admission, I was so happy that I had to tell everybody around me. I called that person, like everybody knew that Bright has gained admission. So eventually, when I was given the deadline for school fee payment, I was taken aback because I know that no school will give you admission and give you just a week deadline to pay school fees. No, like it was so new to me. So I had to make further research and eventually I discovered I was scammed. Like I was dealing with the wrong persons. So it was traumatizing at that point. Like, you know, when you've already gotten that hope, that light, that finally I'm done with this admission hunting, just to discover that hey, you are still where you were. So it was troublesome. So I just had to. Now the wala was this. I was working in a cafe at that time, and the shame of having to tell people that I had to, because people were not asking me how far, when are you going to school, what's up. Like it was, I didn't have a good answer for them, and I was just, I didn't know what to do at the time. So people were asking me how far your school, when are you going to school, and I just kept lying that there was strike, there was one. I just kept giving excuses upon excuses, but I could no longer bear the shame because I was feeling so ashamed, so embarrassed of having to spend an extra year in that particular. I felt stuck. So now this is the good thing. Eventually I had to stop my job because I could not just process answering people and having to bear their sympathy and their questions. So I stopped my job and I decided to just start up my own business, no matter how small. Now that failure, that decision to stop my job and start up my own business came from the point of failure, from the point of being scammed. Now today that decision has, by God's grace, given birth to 2 offices. It has given birth to a snail farm. It has given birth to a lot of good things that has happened to me in my life. I am not where I want to be yet, but I'm not where I used to be. I'm going somewhere great in life. So the point of the story is just to encourage you that no matter what it is you're going through, no matter what pain, no matter what frustration, what disappointment you're experiencing, it's for a purpose. So just sit back and enjoy every phase of life. It will pass, and time will reveal the gift in the box. I am Sisi Akoma, and I'm wishing you a productive week. Love you.